Hi, my name is Bia. Nice to meet you all today. We are going to learn some common English phrases for shopping in the UK. When you go shopping in your country, what do you usually buy? The first thing that comes to my mind is shopping for clothes. I love shopping for clothes. So when we buy clothes, we often see some letters for different sizes, right? Like S, M, and L. So S is small, M means medium, and L is large. When we want a different size of clothes in the shop, we could say, do you have this in a different size? Or, specifically, if you want a medium size, then we can directly say, do you have this in a medium? When we want a different color of the clothes, then we could say, do you have this in a different color? Or you could specifically say, do you have this in blue? So just add the color in the end of the sentence. When you want to try the product on, then you could say, can I try this on, please? Or where is the fitting room? Here is a little task. Imagine you want to try on a medium-sized jacket in blue. What would you say? You can firstly say, do you have this jacket in a medium in blue, please? And can I try it on, please? When you live in the UK, it's very important to go grocery shopping. In a large supermarket like Tesco Extra, it might be very hard to find certain products. Then you may ask, where can I find the bread, please? So you can add the products you want in the end of the sentence. For example, you can say, where can I find the salt, please? In the UK, if you forget to bring a bag with you, then you need to buy one to carry your grocery. So when you check out, you should ask, can I have a bag, please? If you forget to bring cash, it's alright. You can ask, can I pay by card, please? If you prefer to eat healthier, you can ask, do you sell organic products? The task here is to imagine you are at the checkout buying apples and you forget to bring cash. What should you say? You should probably say, can I pay by card, please? I forget to bring cash with me. Excellent. In the UK, street market is very common. The photo here is the Sunday market alongside Tyne River in Newcastle. It's where I live now. There are many handicrafts selling in the market. When you want to ask for price, you might say, how much for this? Or how much is it? Some sellers might give a discount, then you might ask, can you do a discount? When you decide to pay for the products, then you could say, I will take it, please. Imagine here, you are buying a handmade bracelet like this. This is what I bought last week in Sunday market. So what should you ask for the price? So you should say, how much is this? How much is this bracelet, please? Excellent. So when it comes to some products that you want to return and get a refund, we should learn some phrases about returns and refunds. For example, can I return this if it doesn't fit? What's your return policy? When you return certain products, you can ask, can I have a refund, please? Or if you find the product doesn't fit on you, then you may ask, can I exchange this for a different size, please? Or I would like to exchange this for a different size. Imagine here, you need to return some shoes that don't fit. What do you say? You can say, I found these shoes don't fit. Can I return this and have a refund, please? Here are some phrases for asking for the price and paying. For example, how much is this? How much does this cost? Is this on sale? It means is the price less than its original price? Or you could also say, is there a discount on this? When you check out, you may ask, can I pay by card? It's the same with, can I pay by contactless? If you pay by cash, you might ask, do you accept cash or can I pay by cash, please? Imagine you want to pay using your phone. What should you say? So usually we won't say, can I pay by phone, please? Because you actually mean you want to pay by card. So we can just say, can I pay by card, please? Moreover, politeness is very important in the UK. Let's learn some polite languages. For example, like, excuse me, can I please do something, or can you please do something? And British people always say thank you and sorry all the time, so don't forget them. For example, in this picture, try not to directly say, I want this. Instead of saying this, try to say, can I have this please, to show your politeness. Here are some extra tips for shopping in the UK. In supermarkets, if you need a bag to carry grocery, you should either buy one or bring your own bag with you. And the second one is check on opening hours online before you go, because in some festivals like bank holidays and Christmas, supermarkets will close earlier than usual. Let's review what we have learned today. When we ask for price, we could say, how much is this? When we shop for clothes, we could say, do you have this in a different size? When you return products, you could say, you may bring the products to the shop and ask, can I return this, please? When you check out, you should say, can I pay by card or can I pay by cash, please? And don't forget polite languages like excuse me, please, and thank you. Now you are ready to go shopping in the UK. Thank you for learning with me today. See you next time. Happy shopping!